How's it going, guys? This is Matsuflex bringing you another episode of our Kingdom Hearts walkthrough. Now, you're probably saying, Matsu, this isn't Hollow Bastion. And I'm gonna say, thank you for noticing. This is actually Olympus Coliseum. And just like last episode, right at the end, I said that go to Olympia Coliseum and Atlantica, because they are very two important Trinity marks. And the one that I really wanted to show is the one in Olympus Coliseum, because this Trinity mark reveals a brand new weapon for Donald, the Violetta. Now, this weapon is so amazing. Look at it. Bam, 10 points of strength right off the bat, but it does cut down Donald's MP by 1. And you're probably saying, Michael, why are you telling us to equip this weapon when it obviously decreases Donald's magic? Well, just look at that. The rod that sometimes inflicts massive damage. And it's obviously such a huge weapon for Donald that it doesn't matter. Now, let's go back to Hollow Bastion. Okay, and we're back through the power of editing magic. Now, since last time we defeated Riku, his ego is just nowhere to be found. And this is pretty much the door that we have to go through, but as you can see, there are 4, I guess you can call them keys that we need. And obviously we do not have those keys yet. Oh, I thought that was a chest over here. So, if we go through this other door on this other side, it's going to lead us straight to a new place called the library. Now, this is a pretty significant room, meaning that this was the room that Kairi and the grandmother was here. And this is a pretty awesome room. So if you have books that match the color, they can move around. And remember this room, because this room is going to be pretty significant and pretty helpful if you remember to come back here in the very near future. And if we get this green book, obviously this green book is not supposed to be where the orange books are. So we just have to find the socket that has the green book. And we got this chest. We got the Mega Potion. And we got a Trinity mark, a green Trinity mark, and there's a book right upstairs. So we use Trinity to get this yellow book. So, yellow book. And we got a pretty sweet save point, so you can automatically go there once you're done here. So we got a brand new Ultima cannon. So if we go back to the place that had the yellow book, right here, and we open a brand new area. We take this shelf, take this blue book away. Put this green book here. Put this blue book over here. We unlock a brand new path. And if we take this book that was right here, it's orange. And if we move this column, open this chest, we get an elixir, and we go back upstairs. I know it's a very daunting area. So if we put the orange book right here, we unlock another green book. Okay, now we got the green book. Now let's go back here where the green book was. green book with pink triangles. And we got the purple book. Let's go back all the way once again upstairs and turn in that purple book right where it goes. Here it is. Last book. And if you go in here to this lift area, and if you see that chest over there, if you use the magic Gravira, you get to unlock this bad boy, which is more Dalmatians. So, if you remember, we got a bunch of Dalmatians. And if you do want to go back to Traverse Town, right to the Dalmatians area, you can get a bunch more trophies and prizes from the father and mother. Now this is a little secret side area that we can go to. This is not very an area that will benefit us to the overall story mission, but it's really cool. Most likely you get to see the area that we can go to. All those areas we are going to go to, and it's really cool to see them from a faraway distance. And of course we have another okay, we just use Gravira again. And we got the Osmos Gummy. Now, if I do recall, the Osmos is really, really cool gummy piece. So if you want to try that out, go for it. You can probably tell there's another chest over there, but we can't get to that place. So once again, we have to ride that really, really, really long train ride. I'm not going to bore you guys once again, so I'm going to skip that part. Okay, finally we're back. Now, if we go back to the library, and if we pick up this one last book that's right here in this table, it's really easy to miss. And we turn this one in. We get this button. And of course, if we press this button, it's gonna magically unlock this door. The whole cliche of there's a button behind the bookcase. Cliche, really. Okay, now this is a really cool area. This is pretty much going to be where all the pieces that you need to unlock the area is going to be. Now, if you light these candles up, you have to light every single one of them. And if you run out of magic like I'm doing, just hit this space. And a whole bunch of, what's it called? Magic bubbles, I guess you can call it. Will appear. So you don't have to waste elixirs or ethers on this. You can waste those on the upcoming fights. So pretty much just hit the face. And if we use the red Trinity mark on this, it busts open and there's one of the pieces. But let's not go down there just yet. Okay, just like this one, and it didn't work. Try not to be too close to the area. Okay, and if you can move this pedestal right to the side here. To the side. Come on. There we go. And one more push. And that area that I said there was a chest right there, and that's obviously another piece. And let's light this one, and let's light the other one.
See ya.
And that's gonna extinguish the blue flames. And if we mess around with this little coffin, saying these Thunderstone is etched with a thunderbolt symbol. So if we use Thunder, the little lifts will lift, and that lift will actually go down. So if you do manage to fall, it's not going to be such a big deal. So let's pick up this piece. Okay, so if we defeat the pots here, one more piece will appear, and that's it. That's all the pieces. So we go downstairs. There's that green piece that we shattered before, and here's the waterfall piece. And if we go back to that area where that chest was, and there is the last piece. And if we put all the pieces together to create the heartless symbol, that will magically unlock the door.
Why? It was mine.
Know this. The heart that is strong and true shall win the Keyblade.
What? You're saying my heart's weaker than his?
For that instant it was. However, you can become stronger. You showed no fear in stepping through the door to darkness. It held no terror for you. Plunge deeper into the darkness, and your heart will grow even stronger.
What should I do?
It's really quite simple. Open yourself to the darkness. That is all. Let your heart, your being, become darkness itself.
Okay, haven't seen him in a while, right? So obviously that guy was no good. So, let's get these guys and go straight to the doorway, to the lift area again. So if we just deal with these guys and try to defeat every single one of these defenders here, because you really want that shield that they drop. And if you do have the ability called Lucky Strike, try to equip all of them. Donald and Goofy should have theirs, and whatever sword shield or magic staff that you used, hopefully you would have that. But I don't have that since I used the shield. I think if you use the magic staff, you will have it by this time. And here we have the new enemies called Wyvern. As you can see, they fly and they're dragon type enemies. So, I know you can get a little carried away and fight these guys and just jump and fight them. Be careful, they will knock you down and it will be just a pain trying to get back up here. And they hit a lot, so try not to die here. You have to defeat all these enemies just to activate this area. So we use this little platform area to get up. And if we use this, we get to this like arena stage. So obviously this looks kind of like a really big arena. And obviously enemies will pop out. Now since Goofy and Donald finally have upgrades, they will do way more damage than they did before. So they're not entirely useless. And we have a new enemy called These Are Wizards. Now, just like the defenders, they drop their magic staff. But it's a very low chance, just like the defender shield. It's a very, very, very amazing weapon for Donald. Okay, we're finally out of there. Now that took forever. Now, just like I said, don't put Beast in your party for the first time, guys. Trust me on this, you would need to get these Trinity marks. So you use this, and you get a bunch of items, and magic orbs. So they're throwing a lot of ethers, potions, and magic orbs. So trying to give you a hint that there's a really big battle coming up. So there's another Thundiga cannon. So you can equip your gummy ship and become really, really strong. So another lift area. And obviously there's only one way to go. Press this thing and ride on up to the Great Crest. And if we use this, so pretty much this entire world is just vertical. Just keep going up and up and up. But let's defeat these guys to get that chest up there using the gravity spell. And speaking of gravity spell, it is very, very useful against these flying enemies. You just bring them all the way down to the ground, so you don't have to fly up and risk of falling. Okay, and we get the Thunder Rod ring. Now, sadly, there aren't any bosses that use thunder-based magic. So use this one to de-lift, I guess, that platform, or lower it, whatever, fancy words there. Okay, and we are once again ambushed by defenders and these shadow orbs. And they love to disappear like that. It's super annoying, just like shadows and shadow orbs. And nothing once again. Okay, let's take care of these guys. Okay, finally, that was a long fight. So, let's examine this piece, and it will lower another platform.
Heal.
Okay, let's take care of these wyverns for a sec. Okay, now, right in this area, there's going to be a boss fight. Now, and this is where I'm going to end the video. Now, thank you guys for watching. If you want to see more, hit the like button and subscribe button. And follow me on Twitter so you can find out updates and everything I do right before the video airs. Thank you guys for watching. This is Matsuflex, signing out.